Hello, everybody. E here. Welcome back to another short, uh, air quotes, Stephen King review. Uh, this one is going to be quite different. You see, we're not on the King bookshelves today. We're over here because these books don't deserve to be over in the Stephen King library because I highly doubt, and I'm not saying I know for certain, but I highly doubt that Stephen King had a hand in writing any of this. Now, let me come right out the gate with the fact that I loved this book. I loved Wendy's Button Box. I gave it 5 stars, and I stand by that. I had a lot of fun, but I really wish I still had my Facebook account. I had a lot of questions for Chismar when the book came out, and to his favor, he answered many of them. But anytime I mentioned what he wrote versus what King wrote, what role each of them played and all that, he was very vague, which I found strange considering that when I asked questions not having to do with King's involvement in this, he was very verbose in his answers. Anyways, I enjoyed this book. It is not written like a Stephen King book. It is written like a James Patterson book. It has very short chapters. And I'm not talking about King's new like short sub chapters. The whole chapters are just a few pages long, and the fact that they called any of these novels is ridiculous. But yeah, so this first one I liked fine. But I never thought that King. I never believed that King was involved, and then we get Wendy's Magic Feather, which was just what Chismar does in here is it literally it is it's fan fiction. It's him going around it's like, oh, that's where Cujo happened. Oh, that's where this happened. That's where that happened. Rada, rada, rada. Yeah, it's one of the greatest literary heists of all time that he actually fooled people into this. And you see, Stephen King's all over this book, but you notice it isn't like this one that says Stephen King and Richard Chismar. It says forward by Stephen King. It has a Stephen King blurb. So King was like, yeah, whatever, go on about your business. And then we have this one. One that I have not read, and I refuse to read. Gwendy's Final Task. I refuse to read it because the Dark Tower is on the cover, and the fact that Dick Gismark had the audacity to touch that was the final. It was the straw that broke this fat ass camel's back. Not to mention all the shady stuff he's doing over a Cemetery Dance. But yeah, I had to throw this in because it technically has Stephen King's name on it. I hate, I refuse to read. I'll see y'all tomorrow.